Life is a complex journey, fraught with challenges and uncertainties. Each step we take can lead us to new experiences, some exhilarating and others daunting. It's easy to feel lost in the chaos, unsure of which path to take. The noise of the world can drown out our inner voice, making it difficult to find our direction. But there is a compass, a guiding light that can illuminate our way, our values. These values act as a beacon, guiding us through the darkest nights and the most confusing days. These fundamental beliefs shape our decisions, actions, and interactions with the world. They influence how we respond to challenges and how we treat those around us. They are the bedrock of our character, the foundation upon which we build our lives. Integrity, self-discipline, self-awareness, trust, and ego. These are not just abstract concepts. They are active choices we make every day, choices that determine the course of our lives. Each decision, no matter how small, contributes to the larger picture of who we are. They are active choices we make every day, choices that determine the course of our lives. When we choose to act with integrity, we build trust with others and ourselves. When we cultivate these virtues within ourselves, we create a life of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. These virtues help us to achieve our goals and find satisfaction in our accomplishments. Think of these values as tools, each with its unique purpose. Just as a carpenter relies on a variety of tools to create something beautiful, we rely on our values to build a meaningful life. Just as a carpenter wouldn't attempt to build a house without a hammer or saw, we cannot navigate the complexities of life without these essential virtues. They are indispensable in our journey. They empower us to face adversity with courage, to push through the toughest challenges, and to emerge stronger on the other side. To treat others with respect, to build harmonious relationships, and to create a supportive community around us. And to strive for excellence in all that we do. Whether in our studies, our careers, or our personal lives, these values drive us to be our best selves. This essay will explore each of these values in depth, unraveling their significance and interconnectedness. We will delve into how they shape our character and influence our actions. It's a call to action, an invitation to embark on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth, to pack our metaphorical backpacks with these essential tools. For it is in the pursuit of these virtues that we truly discover who we are meant to be. As we climb the mountains of our lives, we find clarity and purpose in our reflection. Integrity is often defined as honesty and moral uprightness. But it's more than just telling the truth. It's about being consistent in our actions and words. It's about living in alignment with our values, even when no one is watching. It's about being true to ourselves and our principles. It's about doing the right thing, even when it's difficult, even when it comes at a cost. It's about standing up for what we believe in, even in the face of adversity. Imagine a contractor who cuts corners on a building project to save money. They might think they're being clever, but they're actually compromising the safety and integrity of the structure. On the surface, everything looks fine. The building appears to be solid and well constructed. But beneath the facade lies a dangerous compromise in integrity. The shortcuts taken will eventually reveal themselves. The building may stand for a time, but its foundation is weak. Over time, the lack of integrity in its construction will cause it to fail. Sooner or later, the cracks will show. The true quality of the work will be exposed. Integrity is the foundation upon which trust is built. Without it, everything we build is at risk of falling apart. When we are honest and trustworthy, we create a safe and secure environment for ourselves and those around us. Our actions and words align, fostering trust and respect. People know they can rely on us, that our word means something. This reliability strengthens our bonds and builds a community of trust. This foundation of trust is essential for healthy relationships, both personal and professional. It allows us to work together effectively and support one another. Without integrity, we become like that unstable building, prone to collapse under pressure. Our lack of honesty and consistency erodes the trust others have in us. Our relationships crumble, our reputation is tarnished. The damage done by a lack of integrity can be difficult, if not impossible, to repair. Integrity is not something we can fake. It must be genuine and come from a place of sincerity. It must be cultivated from within. a conscious choice we make every day. By nurturing our integrity, we build a strong foundation for a life of trust and respect. Self-discipline is the ability to control our impulses, to delay gratification in pursuit of something greater. It's the inner strength that allows us to resist temptation, to stay focused on our goals, even when faced with distractions. Think of a marathon runner. They don't wake up one day and decide to run 26.2 miles. It takes months, even years of dedicated training, pushing their bodies and minds to their limits. They endure pain, fatigue, and the temptation to quit. But their self-discipline, their unwavering commitment to their goal, propels them forward. Self-discipline is the forge in which we shape our character. It's the key to achieving our dreams, to living a life of purpose and meaning. Whether it's breaking a bad habit, mastering a new skill, or building a successful career, self-discipline is the driving force behind our progress. It's not about being perfect, we all stumble and fall. But self-discipline gives us the strength to get back up, to learn from our mistakes and to keep moving forward. It's a muscle that grows stronger with each challenge we overcome. Self-awareness is the ability to look inward, to understand our thoughts, emotions and motivations. It's about being honest with ourselves, acknowledging both our strengths and our weaknesses. It's about recognizing our patterns of behavior, the good and the bad. Imagine a captain navigating a ship through a storm. They must be constantly aware of their surroundings, the wind, the waves, the location of other vessels. Without this awareness, they risk running aground, their ship dashed upon the rocks. Self-awareness is our compass, guiding us through the turbulent waters of life. It allows us to make conscious choices, to course correct when necessary, and to avoid repeating past mistakes. It's the foundation of emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage our emotions effectively. Without self-awareness, we become like that ship caught in the storm, tossed about by external forces. We react impulsively, driven by unconscious biases and unresolved issues. Self-awareness is a journey of continuous learning, of peeling back the layers of our being to reveal our true selves. Section 5. The Bridge of Trust. Trust is the glue that holds relationships together. It's the feeling of safety and security we experience when we believe in someone's reliability, strength, and good intentions. Trust is not given freely. It's earned through consistent actions that demonstrate integrity, respect, and care. Imagine a bridge connecting two sides of a deep chasm. Each brick represents an act of trust, a promise kept, a vulnerability shared, a moment of support. As trust grows, the bridge becomes stronger, capable of withstanding the weight of challenges and uncertainties. Building trust takes time and effort. It requires open communication, honesty, and a willingness to be vulnerable. It also means setting healthy boundaries, respecting each other's limits, and being accountable for our actions. When trust is broken, the bridge crumbles. It can be incredibly painful to rebuild, requiring forgiveness, patience, and a commitment to change. But even in the face of betrayal, it's important to remember that trust can be rebuilt, stronger than before, if both parties are willing to put in the work. The ego is a complex and often misunderstood aspect of the human psyche. It is an integral part of our identity, shaping how we perceive ourselves and how we want to be perceived by others. It's the part of us that craves recognition, validation, and a sense of superiority. This craving can drive us to achieve great things, pushing us to excel and stand out. While a healthy ego is essential for self-esteem and motivation, an inflated ego can be destructive, leading to arrogance, self-centeredness, and a lack of empathy. It can cloud our judgment and make us blind to the needs and feelings of others. Imagine the ego as a shadow that follows us everywhere. This shadow can either be a small, manageable part of us or grow into something overwhelming. When our ego is in check, the shadow remains small and manageable. It allows us to navigate life with confidence and humility. But when our ego becomes inflated, the shadow grows, casting darkness over our thoughts, words, and actions. It can distort our reality and lead us down a path of self-destruction. An inflated ego can sabotage relationships, careers, and personal growth. It can create conflicts and misunderstandings, driving a wedge between us and those we care about. It prevents us from acknowledging our flaws, learning from our mistakes, and forming genuine connections with others. It makes us defensive and resistant to change. It creates a barrier between us and the world, a barrier built on insecurity and the need for external validation. This barrier isolates us, making it difficult to experience true intimacy and understanding. Taming the ego is a lifelong pursuit. It requires constant self-reflection and a commitment to personal growth. It requires humility, self-awareness, and a willingness to prioritize the needs of others. It means recognizing our own limitations and being open to feedback and criticism. It's about recognizing that we are not the center of the universe, that true fulfillment comes from connection, compassion, and contribution. By focusing on these values, we can keep our ego in check and live a more balanced, meaningful life.